if we win this game, then we sweep the series against them 5-0. So let's just sweep the series. Let's just do it. And the Magic, they've really fallen off these like 20 or 30 games. I remember they were like the 3rd or 4th seed before the All-Star break. And now all of a sudden, they're only the 9th seed in this. And they're 6 games below 500. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on with that.
Well, right now for Toronto, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run. They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Walter out there with MP. Then there's Barnes. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jokic in at the center position. And for the Magic, he's got Franz Wagner. And it's Drew in at the 5. Down the stretch we come in the NBA season. What are the contenders honed in on?
Well, BA, the biggest priority is to have everyone healthy. Without a full deck of cards, it's very tough to win a title. Of course, maintaining positive momentum wouldn't hurt either. Love when Wagner looks to set his guys up. This kid's a versatile swingman.
Right, let's go to Jokic.
Pass to Walter. Now Jokic.
Jokic.
Toronto passing it around.
And Scotty for 3. Lives it. Let's go.
And not really a go-to for Barnes, but nice stroke on the corner shot.
Here's Boeheim from outside the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Boeheim's got 5 now.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth. Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Adebayo finds Jokic.
Jokic for 3.
Walter can't get it to go.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Over to the wing. Here's Boeheim, covered by MP. And the basket by Drew.
Taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
Now here's Barnes. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Adebayo, no good. Right now firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now. They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
For Toronto, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Walter.
Go to Jokic.
Jokic is doubled.
Scotty.
Now MP. 5 to shoot. Here's Walter. Back to MP. To stop the run. And again, Toronto, no good. Magic leading by 5. Out to the right wing. Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in.
Oh, we call timeout. We're on my 7.
Second basket of the night.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
Seeing where the Raptors are, they made it clear from the jump they were coming for the #1 seed. And they've got to feel good knowing it's
I
theirs
got
now.
this. Put it up.
Has a chance to come away with the championship.
Here's Murray Boyles, and he elevates for the slam. Scotty Barnes on the receiving end of that one.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum. Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Boyd Pierce. I asked him about Nikola Jokic and what makes him such a difficult matchup for defenses, and he said his versatility. He's a capable scorer and a fantastic passer. The
Scotty's
average
is
area
very-
of scoring and distribution with him, but it's not easy. Let's see how things unfold in this one. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Boeheim. 5 points in the game. Pass to Drew. For 3. Shot that time, not on target. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Toronto. 9-point game. Their last encounter in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
They came away with an easy win last time.
There you go. Good.
To their welcome class. And you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meet. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
So it's Orlando now, following the bucket by the Raptors. From deep, Johnson. No
Good
good that
game.
time. Raptors trail by 7. Here's MP. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Here's Murray Boyles. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Orlando again missing. Toronto's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown.
Yeah, and that's easy work for MP. Just capitalizing off the break.
Here's Boeheim. Outside Johnson. Pass to Boeheim. The Magic need to put one up here. Walker for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside of the bio. And here's Jokic.
Climbing off for 3.
Rebounded by Murray Boyles. Orlando leading by 5. Pass to Boeheim. Outside Johnson. Here's Boeheim. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Chicago. Drew.
Oh, good day there.
When Adebayo is in the area, showing once again that he's a legitimate shot blocking threat.
Raptors trail by 5. Outside Barnes. Pass to Jokic.
Jokic climbing off for 3. Jokic offense is very bad. He puts it back in.
Using that huge body down low, Jokic racking up some hustle points.
For Orlando, they've got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12.
They call a timeout. They're up by 4. No,
This
they're
game coming after a loss
down
versus the
by
Bulls.
3.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going. Yeah, they had no answer for it. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Taylor, he's checked in for Orlando. Ellis comes in for Johnson. Moore's checked in for Toronto. Now Ellis. 11 points for him last game against Chicago. Four on the clock. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Pass to MP.
Let's go to bed.
Here's Moore.
Go bed.
Here's Adebayo.
Too lazy and one.
Basket.
It's gone.
He was fouled. Going to the line for one more. So both teams changing it up here. Toronto shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And it's tied up with that one.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Here's Bayhut. He's got 5. Ellis outside. Over MP. Ellis good. The Magic lead by 2.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired. Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You gotta be tougher defensively.
Now here's Adebayo. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Atlanta.
And also impressive, his work on the glass. He was tenacious and relentless.
MP with it. He's guarded by Ellis. And again, no good by Toronto. Now here's Powell. He's closely guarded.
When he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he
Come on,
chose
Tyson
one
Wallace.
hand to tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
From deep, MP. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
In the long ball shooting of MP, he can make you pay from this area of the floor.
Ellis with it.
That'll be a move to remember. And wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
A circus note from you right there, guys.
Now here's MP. Coming off a 31-point game against Atlanta.
And his assist numbers were remarkable as well. His play is crucial to this team's success.
Alright,
Wallace,
Tyson
this
Wallace.
shot is good.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Bayhut. He's got 5. Powell outside. Pass to Taylor. 3-pointer. Rebound Toronto. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one. There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Magic shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. Drew misses. And for the Raptors, they're shooting right around 42% of the first. Wallace, right side. Outside Barnes.
Oh, come on, Tyson Wallace.
MP with it. He's got 5. On the wing, Wallace. The 3 ball. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night. Powell outside. From 11 feet away. Trained it for 2 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked. Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up their aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's MP. Doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29 and a half a game. Barnes the screen. Fires the 3. Taylor will rebound. Orlando trailing here. To the inside. Here's Drew. Oh, big D that time from Adebayo. And here's MP from outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. MP's got 8 points.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled. And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Now here's MP.
Go bed. Too lazy.
Adebayo, that's good. Now it's a 6-point Raptor lead. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Boeheim. He's got 5. Foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And the Magic making a change here. Wagner's checked in. Now here's Powell. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Love to see that kind of activity.
Well, I'm going to say
Just
foul
makes
shot.
things happen.
Steps back. Here's MP. Cranked it in off the glass. 10 points for him.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there is just one of them.
Oh,
MP getting it
for
done for the
the
Raptors.
first quarter, we lead
He
by
puts
6.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone, and welcome back to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. And a chance for just a
Mighty
second
Jokic.
to check out the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
You know, so far in this one, these guys
Oh,
have been
Collins
knocking it
to
down
Brown
from
for
distance.
3.
You got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
They've got Powell, and it's Brand in at the center position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, and G.
Sorry,
Johnson,
Jokic.
active against the Hawks, had a huge game. He contributed 31 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry the VA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior
Carson
success.
Walter pushing Brown for 3.
Here
Let's
from
go.
3-point range. Brown's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Ellis outside. Out to the right wing. Knocked loose. Here's Brand. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Brown. Pass to Jokic. Toronto passing it
Oh,
around.
good pass by Jokic to Collins.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, VA.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Now here's Wagner. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
And piling up the points at the line. He was in attack mode all night.
3 on the clock. New shot on the way, and that one drops. Ellis has got 8 points.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Outside Brown. Jokic is double.
Chicago Walter wide open for 3. Oh, why can't he hit his shot anymore? Come on, bro. He needs to start making his shots.
Pass to Ellis. The 3 is up. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Toronto has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Now here's
Let's go to
Jokic.
the hardwood.
Here's the Congo.
There we go.
Nice feed from Jokic.
I call the timeout. Drop
Jokic
by
has got 3
6.
assists now in this one.
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
Orlando calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
noticeable change to you, Clark?
BA, and it's not just the big man. I just think the overall athleticism with all of the players, certainly the big guys, stand out because they're now taking the ball rack to rack. They can go in traffic with the dribble. They're more mobile on defense because defenses switch a lot now. I mean, it's not all about being in the paint just because you're a big guy. They play all over the place.
Here's Jokic.
Jokic.
Orlando making their last shot. Pass to MP. MP gets it to go through contact.
MP is fully locked in right now, and he's taking shots without hesitation.
Here's Boeheim, covered by MP. Here's Powell. No, sir. He's now 3 for 5 in this one. Pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to MP.
Alright, Jokic.
Back to Jokic.
Jokic is taking
from
off
outside.
3.
Taylor with the rebound.
Oh,
Taylor
maybe his wife to stop doing it to Kobe Walter if he's just not going to make any shots.
Man, it's good as he
It's
snuffs it right
ridiculous
through
at
the
this
net.
point.
Boeheim's got
All he
9
does is
points.
brick
Toronto
threes.
leading
Yeah.
by 4. Now here's MP. He's got 12. Pass to Walter. Here's the 3. Taylor with a rebound.
Oh, really?
Not yet, but somehow as a team, they're getting it done.
Brown with a steal.
Kobe Walter can't shoot anymore.
MP outside. Outside Brown. And here's Jokic. Toronto passing it around. And here's MP from outside. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist in this one. It's Boeheim. Powell outside. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Ellis.
Come on, Jokic.
Pass to Jokic. Knocks it loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. It's Boeheim. The three-pointer off the mark.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
MP looking around. To the middle.
Oh,
Here's a
Kobe
Congo.
to the
Good
rim.
setup.
Right.
Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. He's got 6.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Ellis. He's got 11. On the wing, MP. Inside Brown. Back to MP.
Scotty Jokic.
Shot clock at 6.
Go Jokic.
Here's Jokic. Look at Jokic going to work inside.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Ellis passes to Powell. And there's a pick. Back to Ellis. Looking to win the run. And it's good on the layup. Ellis has got 9
Before
points in the quarter.
timeout.
Great
Up
timing and
1-1.
coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. substitutions here. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Franz Wagner.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans with the personalization of telecasts, creating Jack's communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Back to you guys.
It's getting interactive. All right, Allie, thank you. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And even as the league works for parity, there will always be those teams that are rebuilding. What are the keys to accelerating that process, Clark?
Well, there are a number of factors, B.A. I think you start with leadership and talent acquisition. I mean, those are two major components to this building a team and being successful. You got to have talent. And then I think you've got to have a commitment to staying the course. Consistency really matters when you get leadership and
Right,
talent
man.
in place.
It's not going to go for him. Magic trail by 10. Shot from 12. He can't get it to go. Takes a step back.
Nice body. Easy dog.
Vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
Ellis outside. Orlando moving the ball around. From behind the arc. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. MP outside. Takes a three. Rebounded by Murray Boyles. Murray Boyles has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Boeheim. On the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Toronto leading by 12. Moore passes to Barnes. And it's rejected. Ellis outside. Here's Boeheim. Now here's Johnson for 3. Rebound
Good day.
Toronto.
Yep,
Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. From deep, MP. Drew with a rebound. Drew's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Boeheim. Here's Ellis. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Raptors shooting 53% here in the second quarter.
Yep. Oh. That was almost a steal right there.
Now here's MP. He's guarded by Ellis. MP shot is off. Magic trail by 12. Ellis outside. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
And here's MP. 15 points in the game. Wallace outside.
It's a
Beyond the
lost
arc.
through. Let's
Good.
go.
And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. Pass to Murray Boyles. Here's Boeheim. Fires for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 7 tonight. And here's MP.
Come on, Ben.
Left side Adebayo. Lets it go from deep.
Right
Knocks
there.
it down from distance. Adebayo's got 11 points.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot. They're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Now here's Ellis. He's got 15. The shot's
Alright,
good.
21 seconds left. Shot clock off. I'm going to take foul shot. Right, we got.
Barnes passes to MP.
Alright, let's take the foul shot right now.
Can't connect from 13 feet out. And
That was the first half. We were by
sizable lead
14.
of 14 at the break. And the 3 ball has been huge in building this lead. Back after this.
welcome everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Toronto Raptors.
They're doing what they expect to do in this matchup. Handle business and make it look easy.
Asserting their superiority, piling it on. Big bank, take little bank.
Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern Conference standings as the postseason comes into view.
Taking a look here now at Toronto. They've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part, the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so MP will bring it up for Toronto. Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. They've got Nikola Jokic. MP is out there with Walter.
Let's go.
Adebayo in a power forward.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row. I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now here's Faulkner. No made baskets yet. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response. Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Barnes. 15-point game. Pass to Walter.
Walter, 3. Oh, Jokic offensive rebound, he slams it back in. Let's go.
You got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Here's Boeheim, covered by MP. To the paint. Here's Drew. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Drew's got 8.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Back to MP. Pass to Adebayo.
Right to Jokic.
Passing it around.
To bad, 3. Let's go.
Nice feed from Jokic. He's got 14.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes. It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. 3 for 3 this half. Nothing to complain about with that.
Toronto leading by 15. Outside Adebayo. Pass to Jokic.
Cody Walter for 3. Let's go. Finally, Cody Walter makes us 3.
Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Here's Boeheim, covered by MP. Outside Johnson. To the right side. Here's Boeheim, covered by MP. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Faulkner. From downtown. Jokic grabs the board.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75%.
Right bad. Easy slam.
That's a strong start to the half. And just an effective offensive talent.
Wow, Franz
plays
Wagner's
so
only
hard,
taken 3
and that's
shots
really
and he's
what
only got
drives
3
his game.
points. That's
Here's
crazy.
Murray Boyles.
He's supposed to be
Faulkner outside.
like their second best player right now.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Offline with a 3.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Outside Adebayo. Now Jokic.
Go Jokic. Cody Walter for 3. Let's
Shot is
go.
good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got his 9th assist of the game now.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here
Jokic
in the
might get a
second half.
triple-double in this
Attack
one.
from three-point range. Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter.
Especially if this is a close enough game
They
in the
no
fourth
good.
quarter.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Here's Adebayo. Rebound by the Magic. Murray Boyles has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Boeheim. Here's Drew. Here's Murray Boyles. Orlando again missing.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night
And
has
3.
hurt the team.
Let's go.
Bio, that's good.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro. Well, when you look at the assist
All
total,
time now.
heck, they've
Not
been
much for
clearly the
6.
better team.
Orlando calls timeout. The league's best since the All-Star break in steals. 4th, the match.
Right, 1:14 left in the third.
Here for Orlando.
Right, watch what he's
Orlando
doing.
calls timeout. Left in the third. Wallace outside. Pass to Adebayo.
Okay.
The fadeaway.
Sky
And that
down.
one's good. Adebayo's got 10 points in the quarter.
That's the spot where Adebayo can do the most damage.
Ellis with it. MP's there. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Brand.
Good D,
Doesn't
Jokic.
go that time. Good D by Jokic. Outside Adebayo.
Alright. Let's go
Foul
to
against
Bam.
MP. Wallace outside.
Go to Bam.
To the middle.
Go Bam.
Here's Adebayo.
Let's go.
Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd. Yeah, you said the key word there, balance.
Oh.
Their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Right. Well, up by 29 in the third quarter. .148 left in the fourth. You're up by 32. Wow. So really, I didn't really play much of the
Orlando's
third,
gone
didn't
3 of
really
6
play
from
much of the
downtown so
fourth
far in the
quarter.
fourth. We've got Franz Wagner,
Crazy.
and it's Boeheim in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando. Wagner against Brown. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Drew. The 3 is up. Rebound Toronto. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 tonight.
And what?
Safe to say
Since
they
this
have
game's out of
dominated this
hand, I'm
game.
just going to
The
keep
game
feeding
wasn't
it
even
to
as
Bam,
close as the score says in a great win for the Raptors.
even if he's missing.
And you don't usually see this kind of
This
blowout,
game is
but tonight
over.
they delivered the
So I'm
punishment.
just going to
I
let
mean,
my
what's so
teammates
impressive is they
score.
never wavered in their approach. They just
Yeah,
kept
man.
at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And it's been a phenomenal year for them. They play with so much confidence night in, night out. This notches another huge win, 65 in total. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Bam Adebayo.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they put the ball in his hands and said, say go make a play. It was
Go
impressive
Bam.
to watch.
Go Bam.
Right wing. Toronto passing it around. Pass to Okongwu. This one for
Jeffries
three.
for 3. Oh,
Jefferson can't hit. And Orlando has the possession. Kicks it out to Wagner. There's the three. He buries it from three.
that'll do it.
Once Wagner has the ball, he doesn't even think about it.
That
Take it and
will
go.
do it. We're going to win by 31. 17 to
Now
9
MP.
to finish this one.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory.